Where you at, Berto?
So today I want to talk about this Dabo character. He's a young streamer that's gotten popular over the course of the last year. He's a part of the WL community. And at face value, if you don't really know what's going on and you kind of just look at his page, the guy is all over the place. His numbers are through the roof. He's viral. He has a bunch of followers. He's popping on Twitch. And if you didn't know any better, you'd probably come to the conclusion that this guy is lit. He's making money. He's popping. And if you're an upcoming content creator, you'd probably be thinking to yourself that, hey, I'd swap places with this guy any day. But in this hypothetical scenario, like Genie in a Lamp, if you could make a wish, you guys ever heard that stereotype that you got to be careful what you wish for? If you were to swap places with Dabo, I'm not gonna lie, me personally, I would be fucking pissed. Because yeah, I got the money, the fame, the status, but some would say for all the wrong reasons. The word chop got popularized over the course of the past couple of years, and it's pretty much slang for ugly, cooked. In no way, shape, or form do you want to be chopped or known as chopped. My young dog Dabo has literally become the definition of chopped. You could literally type chopped on TikTok and it would be very much in the realm of possibility if he popped up as the first fucking video. I mean, we got people out here making viral videos trying to teach people on how to not be chopped and look like Dabo.
Hey, signs you chopped like Dabo. Let's go.
The saddest part about all this, man, he is only 17. Bro is still a kid. If you're familiar with the type of content I make on this channel, you would know that a big part of what I do here is trying to help young men become the best version of themselves. I get messages every day of regular guys in school that are dealing with insecurities, whether it's their looks, whether it's their social skills, whether they can't, fit into the certain friend group. Life's already hard enough for us guys out here. So I can only imagine the demons that Dabo is battling because he has the entire world pointing at him and saying that he is the face of being chopped. And off rip, I'm not gonna lie, it is sad, bro, because the guy is young. No 17-year-old should have to endure this. But here's the thing. I'm willing to go over some of the stereotypical advice that could actually help Dabo get out of this situation. Like the picture that is most viral for why people are calling him chopped in the first place. I mean, the guy's skin is atrocious. Let's just keep it a stack. Or at least that's what I thought. But then I came across the original video of where the photo was even taken from in the first place. And after watching that, it really put in perspective that, bro, this is just regular 17-year-old acne. I mean, yeah, you might be able to argue it's a little bit worse than maybe like regular acne problems, but a decent diet or skincare routine should be able to clean this up. And that's not even taking into consideration that the nigga is probably just going through puberty. You can skincare routine or diet all you want, but if your body is just literally changing hormonally as a man, I mean, fuck, everybody's body reacts differently. You're probably gonna have some pimples on your face, bruh. But for whatever reason, some asshole clipped this up, edited this photo to make it look like his skin is burnt, photoshopped this shit into oblivion, and now this is this nigga's image. And this is where I gotta kind of put the fork in the road. The biggest reason why Dabo is chopped is because he has no self-respect. Not only is the entire internet clowning him for his looks, but he leans into this shit. We live in a streaming culture where people will literally do quite anything for views. And as a content creator myself, I do understand that that's just the game that we play. Even myself, I've definitely have told stories on this channel with some of my biggest L's, some of my most embarrassing stories. And I'm not ashamed to say that I might even have hyped things up a little bit to make it even more entertaining for your guys' enjoyment. At the end of the day, as a content creator, that's just what it is. And I think to a degree, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, do we shame actors for playing certain roles in movies even though there might be an embarrassing role? I mean, sure, the jokes come and go, but for the most part, if it's a great movie, we're actually complimenting these actors, talking about how it's crazy they can change their personality from X to look like B, even if it's corny. But when it comes to Dabo, it's the complete opposite. His peers are making fun of him for content.
If you're not
He's the butt of every joke in every clip that I see on TikTok.
So, one thing. What?
And even when he's sitting in front of his own camera, he makes it a point to devalue and make fun of himself in the most degrading ways possible. And this is just absolutely fucked. We could talk about the weight, we could talk about the skin, we could talk about friends that are bullying him, but one thing is for sure, if you don't stick up for yourself, why the fuck would anybody around you respect you? Because I guarantee you, people will walk over you every chance that they get. And I think this kid Dabo believes to some degree that the reason that he's even successful in the first place is because of how quote unquote chopped he is. But I genuinely don't even think that's true. After doing a little bit of deep diving within his own community, you could see that there's actually a huge audience garnishing hundreds of thousands of views, if not millions, that think this is toxic and don't want to see him go down this path.
Y'all gotta stop bullying Dabo, bro, because it's getting to a point where it's getting scary. I mean, the internet is literally actively jumping this nigga. Virtually and in real life, I've seen him get water poured on him at Streaming University. Plus, everybody he meets in person is now calling him chopped, even in front of his girl. I seen a clip the other day of somebody trying to pull his girl right in front of him, and then when Dabo started pressing him, he just called Dabo an ugly fat piece of shit. Like, brother, you don't even know this guy. Why are you going so hard? Like, I feel like the internet is just lacking compassion and just self-awareness, bro. Bro, Dabo is just 17. He's a kid. Why are we bullying a kid so bad? Like I was watching Streaming University and people that didn't even know, like, they were just disrespecting him to a crazy level, and you could tell he was getting tired of it. I seen him cry multiple times on stream, and yeah, him and the Rakai shit happened, whatever, whatever, but it wasn't just that. It was people who was genuinely disrespecting him, bro. It was bad. I understand that he's getting views from it and he's making a lot of money from people like bullying him on the internet, bro, but at the same time, once internet shit translates into real life shit, that's when you have to pull the plug, bro, because it's getting bad. And I'm genuinely concerned for his mental health because it's clearly getting to him, and I just don't want to see another situation where it's like, damn, we was too late for Etika, or damn, we was too late for this, because bro is just a kid and the whole world is bullying. Praying for bro.
But clout is one hell of a drug, man. We've seen it happen over and over again with other content creators in other shapes and forms. As long as them views coming in, I'll do anything. A few years back, I used to be a really big TikTok creator. I had a page with like over 3 million followers, and we used to get millions of views every single post. And while I genuinely had fun making content back then, I would say about 70% of the videos that I was posting were genuinely funny, and I didn't really feel embarrassed about it. But I would be lying if I said there wasn't some videos that I made that I definitely wish were not on the internet anymore. And I've already been mentally preparing myself for one day for that shit to resurface. And I think for most content creators, this is just part of the game. You can't be afraid to try shit because that's how you grow as a person, just in general. But I do believe there's a fine line in trying and absolutely just making a mockery out of yourself to receive validation from people that don't even know you. Not all money is good money. And when it comes to this content creator shit, the lines really do start to get blurry if you're not paying attention. Like I said before, this guy's only 17 years old. He still has all the time in the world to do some self-reflection and change the trajectory and the image that he's portraying himself as of right now. I mean, shit, I have an idea for the nigga right off the top. I'm sure he's made enough money off streaming to last him at least the next year. You're telling me if Dabo disappeared from the internet for 1 year, locked in, with him being the most viral, quote unquote, chopped content creator, like you are literally the poster child for being ugly. How fucking dope would it be if this nigga disappeared, popped back out like a year later with a brand new physique, acne clear, and his body fat percentage lower than ever? I mean, bro is not even that overweight. I could only imagine how much love and support this nigga would get if he popped back out a brand new nigga. And this is the shit I'm talking about. If you're a comedian, there's nothing wrong with being the butt of the joke. That's literally your job. But look at guys like Kevin Hart. Look at guys like Kai Cenat. Even guys like Dave Chappelle. Legendary content creators, comedians, entertainers within their own right. But when you think about them, you don't think this guy's ugly, corny, a loser. You think, nah, that nigga's successful and dope as fuck. Whether you like their content or not, there's some respect there. So I really hope Dabo can find his way. Because right now the trajectory is on, regardless of the money and the fame, when it's all said and done, it doesn't really leave much of anything for his soul.
Where you at, Berto?